Embracing God's call, overcoming doubt and mockery. When God places a calling upon your heart, you can be sure that challenges and doubts will arise. The whispers of the devil often closely follow the divine nudges we receive. This devotional draws inspiration from the life of David, illustrating how he faced mockery and skepticism, but remained steadfast in his obedience to God's will. My first point is called the mockery of doubt, and the scripture reference for this is 1 Samuel 17, 28-44. David's journey began with Goliath's towering presence and the chorus of doubters. His own family and even the imposing King Saul dismissed David's chances of defeating Goliath. However, David's unwavering resolve echoed the words of the Apostle Paul, "None of these things move me." Just as David refused to yield to mockery, let us stand firm in the face of doubt. Point number 2, embracing the impossible. The scripture reference for this is Mark 10:27. When God's calling seems to be impossible, it may very well be beyond human capability, yet Jesus told us in Mark 10 verse 27 that with God all things are possible. David's victory over Goliath and later his nephew's triumph over another giant in 1 Chronicles 20 verses 6-7 highlight the limitless power of God when we step out in faith. Point number 3, a lesson from Saul's fear. The scripture reference here is 1 Samuel 9 verse 2 and 1 Samuel 17 verses 8-11. David's courage contrasts sharply with King Saul's hesitation. Saul, who physically stood above the crowd, allowed fear to paralyze him. He had the potential to face Goliath himself, but he surrendered to doubt. Let us not allow fear to hinder our response to God's call, recognizing that our potential is amplified by the strength of our faith in God. And my final point is the triumph of obedience. The scripture reference is 1 Chronicles 11, 4-5. In 1 Chronicles 11, 4-5, we witness David's triumph over the Jebusites, who arrogantly mocked his pursuit of Jerusalem. Their taunts could not deter him, however, and David seized Jerusalem, the fortress of Zion. Like David, let us ignore the cynics and the critics, focusing instead on the divine calling that we have and persevering until we attain the victory that God has in store for us. In conclusion, when God places a calling on your heart, expect resistance and doubt to arise. The enemy's whispers and the skepticism of others should not dissuade you. Instead, draw inspiration from the faith-filled examples of David and others who overcame seemingly insurmountable challenges. Embrace the truth that, with God, the impossible becomes possible. Stand resolute, rejecting fear, and move forward in obedience to fulfill the purpose God has placed within you. We hope that you've enjoyed this devotional and that you've been blessed. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.